The No Man's Sky Expedition 19 Corvette is out. You can either start it from a new save, or you can start it from an existing save through the kiosk, where you'll be able to transfer your stuff over at the end. I'm going to boot up an existing save and use the kiosk. But before starting the expedition, it's advised to go to as many pirate stations as you can. So once you've loaded into your save, go to your teleporter and go to the pirate stations. They're indicated with a little skull. Then go to the contraband agent and pick up as many suspicious packets, arms and trade. Then head back to the teleporter and go to another pirate space station and repeat that process as much as you can. You can move your personal refiner into your storage, but I had problems with that, but we'll get to that later. Don't worry about your ship, but make sure that your multi-tool is selected that you want to take with you. And now let's head to the kiosk. When you start the expedition, the ship and the multi-tool will be automatically selected. I didn't bring them, but I'd strongly advise you to do what I didn't do. It will save you a lot of pain later. Take 2 or 3 hyperdrive modules with you, and take 2 or 3 shield upgrades for your ship as well. And of course, then you can take everything that you see here. You can either pause or slow down this bit of video. Okay, it's time to get this expedition started. The very first thing you want to do is turn off PvP and turn off multiplayer for now. You are going to have to turn it on later, but the starter system is going to be very busy, so it's best to have that turned off at this point. And it's also worth checking all the milestones before you start. Of course, start shooting plants to get some carbon and scan them as well for the units. If you haven't used the kiosk, do quite a lot of this. And of course, shoot some rocks to get the ferret dust. And any hazardous fauna for the oxygen. And some blue crystals with the hydrogen. Then once you've got to your ship, get inside it. Don't worry about this ship, it's irrelevant. You just want to build the orbital uplink. So get out of the ship and look for a copper deposit. Mark it with your scanner. Search any boxes that might be lying around. Craft and put down a portable refiner. I'm going to convert the rusted metal into ferret dust. Shoot some plants while I'm waiting. Then head to the copper deposit. Of course, mine the copper. On your way back, you might want to pick up these little orbs. They are going to attract the sentinels. But just dig a hole and hide out for a bit. But while hiding out in your hole, you can do some refining, converting carbon into condensed carbon, and converting copper into chromatic metal. Now we can craft the orbital uplink and activate the teleport, which will take you straight to the space station. Now it's really important that you collect your rewards at this point, as that gives you all the parts to build your ship. So I'm going to construct my ship, and I have no doubt that the footage you're about to see is the same as ship as you're going to have at the start. But I'll leave all the footage of me constructing a ship in this video, but speed it up so you can watch. So you can see if you built something different to me as we progress. Finalise current design, compare, and you have no choice, swap with your current ship. Now go to the Galactic Trade Terminal and sell any items you don't need, like the Gravitino balls. Head inside your Corvette and put down the mission radar. Of course, don't forget to collect your rewards. Now go to your discoveries and inspect the planets. This first planet is the best one to go and get the salvage scrap. But this second one, you can also get salvage scrap, but you can get quite a few other things done here as well. So I'm heading to the dissident planet first. But don't forget to install any tech that you've been given. Then leave the space station. It's a later milestone, but start shooting some asteroids. And that's why we're going to the distant world first. But let's select the asteroid milestone so we have the counter. That's the heavyweight milestone done. We get some parts for a ship. Make sure the distant world is selected. But don't go straight there. Pulse just off the planet. Get out of your seat and stand there for 30 seconds. If it helps, select the cruising milestone. And that's that milestone done. Right, get back in your seat and head to the planet. As you can see, this planet is extremely stormy, so it's difficult to find salvageable scrap here. So I'm just going to scan for 3 or 4 animals to get the Wild Things milestone. You might find some land that will make this a lot easier, but for me I was in the middle of an ocean. And don't forget to collect your rewards. Okay, let's head to the other planet. You don't have to land, all you have to do is get out your seat, open up the back door and then scan that way. Oh, and move that mission radar, it's going to get in the way. If you can't find anything, just move across the planet a little bit more. When you found some salvageable scrap, mark it with your visor. Then shoot it from the air. When you got one, get out of your seat and then use your scanner again. And then go to that location and then start shooting that from the air. And that's salvaging milestone done. Now it's time to repair the hyperdrive. So craft 3 carbon nanotubes and make 3 microprocessors. Now I'm going to put down my portable refiner in my ship and do some refining. Then I'm going to head to space. Get out of my seat. Open the back door. And go for a little walk. And that's the extravehicular milestone done. Go into the galactic map, make sure the expedition route is selected, then jump to the next system. You may be attacked by some sentinels when you get here, don't waste your time with it. Just head straight to the anomaly. If If you haven't already, install the tech that you were given from the earlier rewards. Now that anomaly, you can get all the stuff that you brought with you, including the hyperdrive and the shields that I don't have, but if you don't have them, don't worry, I'll show you how to get them. Go to Ares, open your suspicious packets, and sell them for nanites. Head back to the kiosk and pick up your multi-tool. And don't forget to collect your rewards. Leave the anomaly and head to the space station. Sell any unwanted items, but be careful not to sell what you need. Head to the teleporters. I can now purchase a couple of modules, but don't worry if you can't, you will get these milestones and you'll get the items through the mission anyway. Or you can head to a planet to find things to sell. Okay, let's modify my Corvette, and I'm also going to add a few things that I got from my milestones as well. Apply the edits, and that's my ship done. And I've got the Advanced Destroyer milestone, as well as the Advanced Expand milestone. I'm going to install 2 living walls. If you can, install 4. Now I'm buying stuff to make the plants, but I advise you not to do this because it didn't work for me. Now you could try, because I'm not sure if it's a glitch or if it's a feature of this expedition to stop you using your personal refiner. But if you can get it to work, you can plant your plants now, or you can wait later in the video when I do it myself. Now I flew out of the space station and tried to get the Sentinels. In doing so, got the flight path milestone, but I wasn't upgraded enough at this point, so I made a few more jumps to the rendezvous point. Headed to the space station. Headed to the back to speak to the station core. Got the Resist 1 milestone. Collected my rewards. Spoke to the ship merchant. Picked up a Starship Shield module, and also picked up a hyperdrive module, a green one, that's all I could get. Installed the tech, got in and out of my seat. Reloaded my restore point save. Headed back to the ship merchant. Picked up a shield module and a hyperdrive again. installed the tech, left the space station, shot at the space station, then waited for the Sentinel ships to come in, and of course, battled them. And when I destroyed all 3 interceptors, I got the Anarchy milestone. Headed back inside the space station. At this point I installed my hyperdrive upgrades. You should have done it earlier. But make sure to have selected Resist 2 milestone and follow the expedition path to the next location. Head to the space station and head to the space station core. And that's Resist 2 milestone done. Collect the rewards. Head to your ship. And of course, modify your ship and add any upgrades that you want at this point. Go to your discoveries and select this planet. Then we're going to head to this planet, and we've got quite a lot to do on this planet. Don't land the planet, just get out your seat, and that will give you the grounded milestone. Then use your visor to find some star bulb. Head there. Collect as much star bulb as you can. Scan some plants and animals while you're here as well. Then use your visor to find some paratherium. Mine that. Now you can plant some star bulbs. I can only do 4, you might be able to do 8. and I've got to wait 47 minutes for them to grow. While I'm waiting, head to some water. You should have been given the fishing rod tech, but I just installed it because it didn't look properly. And of course, do some fishing, and if you've got any star brambles left, use that as bait. And that's proteins from the sea milestone done. Select Reclaimed Weaponry milestone. I'm going to put down a save point inside my ship. Then pop the echolocator map. Then head to the location. Interact with the harmonic interface. Then you're going to have to solve the puzzle. It will be different for you. It's an add and subtract sum to work out which glyphs that you're going to have to use. Then interact with it again to unlock the multi-tool. Claim the multi-tool. Which will give you the reclaimed weaponry milestone. Then unselect that multi-tool. Head to the nearest building that you can find. Look for any corrupted sentinels and start shooting at them. And you want to destroy at least 8 of them. When you got 8 of them, head inside the building, and you should be able to collect your Undying Horde milestone. And now you want to pop your Century boundary map. And head to that location. On the way, I needed more gold, so I shot some more asteroids. So I could build the nutrition unit. And convert the fish that I got earlier. With all 3, I got the fresh rations milestone. Then I continued on to the Sentinel Pillar location. Interacted with the Sentinel Pillar. Shut down the Sentinel forces. Checked out the multi-tool, it's rubbish, ignored it. and of course logged off and got the 10 milestone. Headed into space, selected the Resist 3 milestone and followed the expedition route. Headed to the space station, headed to the space station core. Interacted with the core and got the Resist 3 milestone. Collected my rewards. Headed to my ship modifier and upgraded my convert. Which gave me the Advanced Move milestone. Collected my rewards, and that's phase 3 done. Selected Resist 4 milestone, headed into space, headed into the galactic map, and followed the expedition route. Then headed to the space station and headed to the space station core. That's Resist 4 milestone done. And now I've got 2 shield modulators to add. But one of the milestones requires 3, so what am I going to do? It might be worth you making a save before you do this, just in case. After installing the tech, go to Trade Advanced Modules. Select one of the shield generators. Then select certain items that you don't think you're going to need. And as you can see, I got it to 75%. Tried my luck and then got it. So let's install that shield tech. And I got the Advanced Defender milestone. Next up, Stardiver. The first planet I went to was a normal type planet. So when I got close to the planet and the atmosphere grabbed me, there simply was not enough atmosphere for the 1 minute timer to work. So what I did was I selected an airless planet, make sure you're above the atmosphere so when you interact with the atmosphere the timer starts properly. Then when the atmosphere grabs you, you position your character like this, so you've got that falling animation. Keep an eye on your jets, use them, but don't overuse them. This time you should be able to get the Stardiving milestone before you even land on the planet. Now select Off the Radar milestone. Install the conflict scanner that you should have been given from an earlier milestone, and the materials to build it that you should also have been given from an earlier milestone. At this point I can harvest 4 of my plants. Visually this is a bit glitchy, so there are 4, so make sure you've selected all 4 of them. And of course, go into your galactic map and look for a pirate system. Now I've moved my camera around so you can see the galactic core, and then you can follow the path up to where this pirate system is. But depending on the platform, the name might be slightly different, but this is the location of the pirate system. So let's jump there, and as soon as we jump there, we'll get the milestone. Head inside the pirate space station, and when you get inside you're going to realise it's a long walk. Go to the merchant and pick up some items, enough to take you over the 150,000 limit for the milestone. Go on the galactic map, jump to the nearest system. Head to the space station. And sell the contraband. That's under their noses, milestone done. At this point I upgraded my ship and purchased an extra slot. As you can see, I don't have many slots left. I went into space to shoot some more asteroids for materials. And I got this dwarfed milestone organically. But if you want to get it, all you do is pop this anomaly detector, pulse for a little bit until the icon in the bottom right changes, and then you'll get it. But the reason I came out here is to install the emergency hyperdrive. As you can see, I've not got quite enough gold, so let's shoot some asteroids. Right, let's install the hyperdrive. Go to Utilities in the quick menu and select Emergency Warp. And that's Fast Scramble done. Select the Resist 5 milestone, then follow the expedition route to the next location. Head to the space station, head to the space station core. And that's the Resist 5 milestone done. Of course, collect the rewards and install the rewards. And that's the Advanced Heart milestone done. And while we're here, we'll select Aperture. Of course, take a picture of your Corvette. And that's that milestone done. Now it's time to do the optional milestone, Hitchhiking. So the first thing you want to do is turn multiplayer on. Head into space and call in the anomaly. Look for anyone who's flown in one of their Corvette ships. You might have to wait a little while for it to fully load in. And then stow away. Got an idea at the end that might make this easier, but at the moment just stow away. I'm in camera mode so I can see him coming back. Of course he quickly found me. I quickly gave him a wave, but he started leaving anyway. He jumped to another system, or she, don't know. Gave him the little thumbs up and he was jumping a little bit more. And as you can see, as he's moving around space, my counter is going up. He jumped again, but he's probably trying to get rid of me, I don't know. But I got the milestone, so I went to the back, opened the door and jumped outside. I called in my own ship. I've got an idea how to make this easier at the end, but we'll get to that. I didn't really need to jump, all I needed to do was call in the anomaly. You just call in the anomaly. Head to the giant teleporter at the anomaly at the side. Back to Rendezvous 5 space station, it should say it, there it is, you can see it. And then select the Spacewreck milestone. And you'll find out real soon why Rendezvous 5 is the best place to do this milestone. Now pop the emergency signal scanner. Start pulsing and then wait for the thing at the bottom right to change. There you go, drop out a warp, space signal detected. Head to the derelict freighter. Use the beam on the left. Head inside the derelict freighter. Collect all the rewards that you get at the beginning. Now, this is a really good derelict freighter. It's got lots of stuff in it. I'm not going to collect any of the stuff, just the essentials. But I'm going to speed up the footage slightly so you can follow me along and then see all the rooms, and you'll notice that there's no real hazards. I know you know why I told you to come back to Rendezvous 5, as this is the best place for this derelict freighter mission. At the end you can choose fabricate items and then get more parts for your ship. When you head back to your ship, you're going to find that the star bulbs have grown back again. Or you might have to wait a few minutes, but it shouldn't be too long. So select all of them. That's silent running milestone done from phase 2. And it's all the milestones and all the phases except for one. If you click on the optional milestone, Resistance, you'll notice it actually has a timer on it. It says community, but it's part community, part timer. And as you'll notice, 12 hours later, it's nearly 60% done. So for most of you, this milestone won't be an issue. And all you need to do is collect all the 5 resist milestones. So don't collect the big gold reward at the end until that one is complete. Now for the Hitchhiker milestone, head to the anomaly, make sure multiplayer is on. Now you can do what I did and jump on a fellow traveller's ship, but if you've already got the Hitchhiker's milestone, to make it easier for other players, climb on top of your ship and then do a little dance and little waves and whatever emojis you've got to attract their attention so they fully can comprehend that you're a taxi service taking them for a little journey around the galaxy. Because I know some of you have got friends that you can do this with, but quite a few people out there don't have, so it may be some fun having a little bit of interaction this way. It would also be fun to see if someone builds a ship big enough that can have lots and lots of different travellers all at the same time. I'm wondering if it would be limited to 4, or if you could go to a full 16 or 32 people carried in your ship at the same time. Interesting. Might not be an opportunity like this to come around again, so it's worth having a little play and a little bit of fun while we can. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, or on the bell thingy. And of course, thank you for watching. See you all later.